Today I'm back at Waterloo, and I am going on another adventure with South Western Railway in Berkshire, and I'm going to catch the 8:20 to Staines. My target today is to visit 14 new stations in a part of the country which I don't know very much about at all. I really enjoyed myself last Saturday, and I'm hoping that this Saturday will be as good, although the weather doesn't look so great. So join me as I do my recreational during this COVID lockdown. The station is not very busy, as you would expect. Plenty of trains in the... in fact, I've never seen so many trains in the platforms before here. And my train is going to leave from the old Eurostar International platforms. So the first train of the day, the 8:20 from Waterloo, which is going to Reading, but I'm going to get it at Staines. And then I'm going to pick up a train to on the Windsor and Eton Riverside line, which departs here at 8:28, and I could catch that, but I quite like going to Staines, and on these trains you get a little table if I go right up the front, and I can have my breakfast.
Displaying on carriages, I do ask that you do please keep all personal belongings with you at all times. If you do see anything suspicious, please report it to myself and the guard and railway staff. I'm currently located in coach number 5.
Staines is a pretty busy station, as it obviously has the line to Reading, 2 trains an hour, the line to Windsor and Eton Riverside, 2 trains an hour, and then the line to Weybridge, 2 trains an hour. Those houses over there used to be the goods yard, and there used to be a marvellous wooden goods shed. This is the 907 Windsor and Eton Riverside train. I'm catching it as far as Sunnymeads today, no oil change. I have a 14-minute turnaround here at Sunnymeads, so we'll just watch my train depart. One, two, three, 4, 5. So it's got 5 coaches. And they made an announcement that said you must travel in the front 7 coaches to this station. That strange noise is an airplane. Don't see many of them nowadays. So this is the cute little station of Sunnymeads. Sunnymeads station, which is 22 miles and 48 chains from London, and was opened in 1927. Not a lot more to say about it. So this is the 9:28, which I'm catching to Ashford, Surrey. And my glasses are completely steamed up now. Can't see a bloody thing. This is an interesting piece of railway line between Sunnymeads and Wraysbury. That little red arrow is just arriving at Wraysbury station, and if you follow it to the top, to the little red dot, you'll see that is Sunnymeads, and all that blue stuff around is water. So it sort of goes along an embankment through all that water. Yeah, quite interesting. So this is the train departing. I've got 24 minutes here at Ashford for lots of fun and excitement, and all these station buildings to explore. Oh, there is a station.
For the 10:03 South Western Railway service to Windsor and Eton Riverside. Calling at Staines, Wraysbury, Sunnymeads, Datchet and Windsor and Eton Riverside.
So this is the 10:03, taking me back on the Windsor and Eton branch, and I'm going to Datchet this time. By the way, Ashford Station was opened in 1848. 10:19, Datchet, and sorry, 10:18, the train departs at 10:19, and I've got another 14-minute wait here for my train back to Wraysbury, and then I would have completed the Windsor and Eton branch, apart from of course Windsor and Eton Riverside, which I'm leaving until I buy a Thames Branches Rover, because I can then visit Windsor and Eton Riverside when I visit Windsor Central. And my wife also has a desire to go to Windsor Castle, so you know, we could end up going there by train, so it would be nice to photograph that station with my wife. I imagine the building on the far left was the original station building. Somewhere along the line I've miscalculated, because that certainly wasn't 14 minutes. Anyway, this is the 25 minutes past. Datchet used to be the end of the line when it was opened in 1848, because negotiations had to be taken with the commissioners of woods and forests to get permission to build the line around the home park, which Great Western succeeded in doing, and the line was opened on the 1st of December 1849. So, Raisbury, I've got a half an hour wait here, and I know I definitely got a half an hour wait here, because this is the longest wait I've got today, and it's quite near the river, and I had hoped to wander down there, but in this rain I don't think I will. This is the 10:42 to Windsor and Eton Riverside arriving. I could catch this, but I haven't been able to check it, so I'm not sure whether this is going to be the return service or not. I don't think it is, so I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to sit in a funny little shelter down there. Well, that's lucky I didn't catch that train, because this is a different train. I'll let her talk. But anyway, I'm back to Staines. 11:23 to my next train. I'm now going to explore that Reading line. I'm catching it to an unsuitable station, Sunningdale, whilst at the moment we've got blooming pouring down rain. I better go down and catch it. I have already done a couple of the stations on this line to Reading, because last week I did Egham and Virginia Water. I'm only going as far as Wokingham on this line, because again the Thames Branch Rover takes you down as far as Winnish. Anyway, the train hasn't left Staines yet. Oh, there, the doors are shutting now. See you at Sunningdale. So I've arrived at Sunningdale. I've got just over half an hour wait. In fact, I've got a longer wait here than I had at Datchet. But at least it looks as if the weather's improving a little bit. It's not as raining as hard as it was. And even when I was coming down between the stations, I could actually see the sun. Suitable for this station. The busy A30 crosses the level crossing here at Sunningdale, and the station, I believe, was originally opened in 1856. So here comes the 12:10. I've had my 32 minutes at Sunningdale in the golf club, and I'm now going to Long Cross, the next stop down. I've just noticed there's a train cancelled, which I don't think is going to impact me, but we'll have to see. The train doesn't fit on the entire platform. At least, possibly 2 coaches short. So I'm in here for 20 minutes, and I then catch a train back the other way to Bracknell. Never a dull moment, and it's raining again. But at least it's got big shelters here. Oh, this must be the cancelled train from Reading. So the services should be maintained. I've started walking along this path from the railway station, but having looked at the map, it continues quite a long way. A new housing estate's been built here, and I'm a bit concerned if I carry on, I'm not going to be able to get back to the station in time to catch the next train at 12:35. So I'm aborting it here, and I'm going to go back to the station along this path. Effectively, what I understand is that this station was built to serve some complex which is behind this fence. So this is the entrance. It's immediately outside the station. As you can see, Long Cross Studios and Brushstrokes Makeup and Hair Academy, part of the Long Cross Studio. And here is the actual entrance to the station. My 1984 Railways of the Southern Region tells me that Long Cross dates from the 21st of September 1942, and one of its main traffics is passengers to and from the Remy vehicle testing plant. The station, with shelters on each platform and a small ticket office on the downside, is set in an area of woodland, heath and heather, and enjoys a half-hourly service on weekdays. Well, obviously the service has improved because it's a Saturday and they're still getting a half-hourly service. So not bad, eh? So if we look at the audit survey map, the red triangle is where Long Cross Station is, in the middle of nowhere. And that path I was walking along goes all the way down to that road that runs parallel to the motorway. The little housing estate is halfway along that path. Right, so here comes the 12:35 train, which I'm going to catch to Bracknell. I've seen a number of railhead treatment trains, but they've all been from inside the train. Apart from at Sunningdale, where one went across the level crossing. But of course I was too slow. So this train won't all fit on the platform either. Bracknell on time at 13:50, and there's a train just leaving. I've got a 9-minute turnaround. So this is Bracknell Station with the block of flats above it, Wintle, and it's called Platform. I think I can safely say that Bracknell's the worst station I've been to today, without a doubt. So here comes my next train, the 13:59, which will take me to Martin's Heron, the next stop on. Martin's Heron, I've got 15 minutes here. I looked up Bracknell, station dates from 1856, and apparently that building was up in 1986 when my book was published, and so I expect it looks a lot nicer than it did then. So Martin's Heron is a housing estate, quite a big housing estate on the outskirts of Bracknell, and it forms part of the Tesco supermarket development. So obviously it's designed, and the bricks are the same as the Tesco development, so obviously the station was built as part of planning permission, I imagine, for the Tesco site, and also to serve the housing estate, which is a good idea. Fortunately, the 13:17 is running 3 minutes late, so I'm going to now take this to Wokingham, which is as far as I go on the Reading line. As I said earlier, I picked that up when I did Thames branches. Sounds like it was a reboot job. Anyway, I got about 25 minutes here, and then I catch the train back to Ascot, which is a junction. Actually, there's a junction here because you get Great Western trains coming through here, which then go on down to Tunbridge, is it? I think Red Hill? Can't remember. 13:45 to Red Hill. Also the other previous train was going to Reading. Now, in 1986, when my book was published, it says here, the station is now served by half-hourly Waterloo trains and all station DMUs on the Tunbridge route. So, when I said Tunbridge earlier, at one point these trains did go to Tunbridge. Although you can get a train, I think you can get if you go to Red Hill, you can then change trains there and then get to Tunbridge. So at one point they must have gone direct. Here we are at Ascot for the racecourse, of course. There's a pun. Go and have a look inside. I'm beginning to fag now. I'm now going to catch the 14:23 Aldershot train, which is the branch line that will take me through to Ashvale. As onto the platforms, a nice old-fashioned canopy here. That's my train over behind the railings. Yes, I like this station. It's nice. Lots of lines and things. So now on platform 3. Used to be even bigger station at one time, because there's a couple of lines here, another platform over there. I'll have to look in my book when I get home to see where else the trains used to go. 39 departing from Camberley. It's a train I just arrived on. It dwells here for about 4 minutes. So Camberley Station resides in this office building. 14:48 to Ascot. Dwell here for about 3 minutes. I'm going to Bagshot on it. 15:53 leaving Bagshot. The train I just arrived on failed to film arriving because it arrived 4 minutes earlier than I thought it would be.
The train at platform 2 is...
I think I've been saying 13:59 and 13:53. In fact, it's only 14:59. Anyway, this is the 14:59 to Aldershot service, and I'm catching this to Frimley. Before the train just arrives, there's the station building over there. Actually, I've already filmed that. I'm beginning to get fatigued now. I've been on the go since 6 o'clock this morning. This is the first South Western Railway train I've travelled in the last 2 weeks. In fact, I think it's the first ever that's in its new livery. So I'm going to film it all. Frimley station now looks like it's a nursery.
Western Railway service to Aldershot, calling at Ashvale and Aldershot. This train has 4 carriages.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
Service to Ascot, calling at Camberley, Bagshot and Ascot. This train has 4 carriages.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
So that's the 15:40 departing for Ascot, and arriving is the 15:43 to Aldershot, which I am going to get as far as Ashvale. At the moment it's just a big headlight. Ashvale railway station. Now I don't know if this is the main building or whether it's just a back entrance. It's got a certain kind of brutality about it, I guess. So here comes the last train of the day. Well, not the last train, because I've still got to catch another one when I get to Waterloo, and then I've got to get a bus. Yeah, so it's a 16:09 to Waterloo from Ashvale.